Hey guys, Calc here, a battle against Furret4Uberz. From the TPX chat rooms, we'll leave links in the description and stuff. And I got a rotation battle here, the very first I ever had, and they're really fun, I love them. And I've also created now a rotation battle team, because I plan doing them more often, they're really cool. But well, I messed up my lead, don't get my Sun up with my Sun team, which is huge, not having Sun in the Sun team. And I miss my Will-O-Wisp against a Gera that starts setting up on me, which is awful. But my Dragonite can take the Stone Edge with multiscale, and I get damage off on it at least, and he misses the second Stone Edge, which a little bit makes up for my Will-O-Wisp miss, but not really, since the Will-O-Wisp Gera couldn't have done anything huge to my team. My bulky Cresselia starts taking his hits, and I take him out, luckily. And my taunt wears off here, and paralyzes Scarfed Terrakion, which is huge. A Scarfed Terrakion paralyzed. And he even gets the full paralysis here. And I got my Moonlight HP back. He starts setting up on me with Thunderous. This guy likes setting up, I guess. Well, lift the Thunderbolts, and I paralyze him too, so he has paralyzed Sweepers, which is really cool. But I can't take another Thunderbolt even after Moonlight, so I go out into Dragonite and Roost to get my multiscale back. And now I start Life Orb stalling him. He has the Hidden Power Ice, but he really needs my Flying type in order to hurt me. But with Roost, I can pretty much wall him. Goes on to 8 because he figures can't do much to me. And 8 can't do anything either. So now I just start setting up Dragon Dances. But I smell the burn coming from this ape, because I always get bad luck. And it's just Dragon Claw. He rotates here, which means he sacrifices his Thunderous, goes on to Dusknoir, takes my Fire Blast, and yeah, luckily I do live the close combat, but he has the Focus Sash either way, finishes me off. And I send out my own ape. But I rotate immediately, got Dragonite as +1 speed. Try to Fire Punch his Metagross, but he has the Lumberry on his Dusknoir. Man, what's the matter with those Lumberries? Yeah, it was a lucky burn, but still, Lumberry, ugh, god, I hate them. They always screw me over. And he Will-O-Wisps my Dragonite, and oh god, yeah. This is the part where things start to become really ugly. This is like a huge Star War. I sped up this battle 8 times to get this at appropriate length. Yeah. And I tried to get a burn off on his Dusknoir again, really hoping for the 10% chance, but I don't seem to get it, and he starts pain splitting, and yeah, Star War going on. And I really try to get to a point where I can predict a pain split and rotate into Cresselia, because that would be really cool. Start setting up agilities with Metagross, which really isn't the best thing for me. And I start Fire Punching again because I don't want this Metagross to be around. And he goes for the Thunder Punch. Does a nice chunk, doesn't take me out. And here I have to Roost again in order to keep my Dragonite. Yes, I'm trying to keep a burnt Dragonite, and I'm still trying to set up on him. Yeah, burnt Dragonite for the win. He accesses me here because he's locked into it. Yeah, choice items in rotation battles are really awful, seriously. Shadow Sneaks, doesn't do much. I Roost, got back to green health. Fire Punch him, goes out to Metagross, misses his Meteor Mash, which is cool for me. And I Fire Punch again, but he goes out into Terrakion, gets the paralysis again. Not a big deal, Accessor won't do much. I Roost again, get back to almost full health, but Burn hurts me. Burn negates my multiscale, which makes me sad. But well, I start setting up Dragon Dances. I probably should have done this earlier, setting up some Dragon Dances. Oh well. Yeah, setting them up all day long in order to hopefully negate the burn at some point. I really don't know how burn works with stat boosts. I Roost again, and this Meteor Mash really does huge damage. Luckily, he missed the one he did earlier. I Fire Punch because I don't want to take another one. He goes out into Terrakion again, gets the paralysis again, which probably does matter here, because looking at my HP, a Shadow Sneak would have taken care of me. But now I go out to Ape and lock me into Flare Blitz. But I take out his Dusting Arm, which is okay. And now I got on to Venusaur. And Venusaur without Sun really isn't that good of a poke. And I go for Hidden Power Fire because I'm really afraid of Metagross coming in and resisting, being immune to my Sludge Bomb. I go for Hidden Power Fire again. And now I'm figuring, hey, I want to stay and go for the Sludge Bomb. And he lives barely with oh god, whatever. And now it's 50-50 who wins the game. And he gets to the better side of it. And I lose. Yeah, good game for Furret4Uberz. Was really fun.